Hey, James, what's up, buddy? Just getting set up. We're going to try to catch some catfish again underneath this here bridge. So just be patient. We'll get started here in a few minutes. Gonna cut me some bait. Get my stuff on here right. There, it's in the hole now. There it went. It went ding. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. It says I have one thumbs up and I have one person in. That must be you, James. Thank you for the thumbs up and popping in. Jerry, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, I'm getting ready to bait these two rods up. I don't have the rods out yet because I didn't really want to start this live earlier or this early, but I goofed up when I set it up. But anyway, it's going to be, give me like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes and we'll get going. So in today's little fishing challenge, we're going to use some Skipperjack Cindy. Yeah, Skipperjack Cindy. Yeah, I know what I meant to say. That's just kind of been the day it's been. Been a really long couple days at work. And I'm like, I got to get out. It was a beautiful day yesterday, and I missed that because I was at work for a double. Hey, don't you go on my finger. So I'm like, I got to get out today. This is my new reel. The Abu Garcia Black Max 60. It looks pretty. I couldn't tell you if you catch a fish or not yet. But believe it or not, I got it on clearance at the Walmart. Yep. Bought something else on clearance. Just didn't like that other reel I had on here. It was just way too big of a reel for this rod. You know what the heck is going on there? All tied up, twisted up, messed up. We'll get her fixed though. Might take me a minute. That's all goofed up. Come on down. Somehow got all twisted up. But we'll get her. All right, we're good to go. Let me get some skipjack cut up really quick. And we'll get the show on the road. Last time I was here, I caught a fish underneath that bridge. And I had a couple bites. And it was 4 degrees outside. It's 40 degrees today. And that bridge is still there. So maybe the fish are still there. Today's bait of choice, skipjack. For those of you who don't know what a skipjack looks like, that's a skipjack. Now it's going to be bait. All right, I caught my bait a little different today. I'm kind of going to go with like strips of skipjack because these fish, they can't really open their mouth as much, I think, this time of year. So I like to go with the smaller bait. So we're going to see how this works. With little luck, we'll catch your fish. The spot I'm fishing, it's about 12 or 13 foot deep. So the fish might be down in that deep hole. That's what I'm counting on. got a double hook rig on the right rod. And just a single hook on the bottom on the left rod. Really betting we can find at least one more fish. And I did put that one bait right against that pillar. It's probably about 10 foot this side of it. The time it sank. Hey, Right Touch. Good to see you guys. Great to see you. Randall, welcome in. Zigzag, welcome in, guys. We're trying for some channel cat. We caught some channel cat here when it was 4 degrees 2 weeks ago. Well, we caught one and I missed one. So we're going to try it again. So this is the bite to the left. Yeah. This is right. This was on a Sunday, I think, 2 weeks ago. Then I came back the next day to fish and it was frozen solid. Man, it's great to see you guys in there, the Mick and the Nick. I guess it's both of you. I'm not sure, but welcome in, guys. You know, I don't know if there is or not, but there may be carp in here because this is fed by a creek. There might be some carp in here. I've never tried to carp fish this. Yep, I'm hoping they're holding up underneath that bridge. I figured we'd give them about an hour. I had time after work, so I'm like, I'm going to go down there and find out. It's only about a half hour from home. It's not even a half hour, probably about 20 minutes. But I got this little swim bait right here. Ain't it cute? It's the cutest little swim bait. I'm going to throw it a couple times up under here and see if I can't find some crappie it's hiding up underneath here. It's awful wet over there, and there's a bunch of leaves. I'll probably fall and bust my butt. But it's okay. It's all an entertainment. Twist it up here. A real deal. Well, maybe a little catfish. This reel almost feels like it's got some junk in it or something. But I'll tell you what, if I can't get this reel working, I'm not buying no more loose reels. It's like they work good for a little while, and it's just they seem to go to crap. It's almost acting like it's like the line's twisted up, but I know the line's not twisted. It's kind of weird feeling. So last time we was here, it was windy and all get out. It was crazy windy. It ain't nearly that bad today. Yeah, I ain't gonna fool with this reel. That's how I figure out what the heck's going on with it. That feels really, really weird. So for now, we'll just sit here and catfish. I know there's fish down there in that hole. I just got to get them back up here. Jose, welcome in. Great to see you. I've seen you were live like 2 or 3 times today. I didn't get to watch, so I was at work. How low can you guys see them rods? Maybe I need to turn that just a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. I do have a third rod I could put out. It seemed to be the lucky rod this past Sunday. I did catch fish on it. I might try it too. Don't hurt. I can have 3 rods here in Missouri, so. So I know the fish are still got to be down in that hole. We got 13 thumbs up. Thank you guys. 8 people in. If that counter's right. I don't believe that counter. That's never right. You know, you would think that there would be crappie all over the place out here by this bridge. I have never caught a crappie here. Not by that bridge. I've caught them past it and before it, but never under the bridge. You know, I think I'm going to throw the other rod out. Let me set this other one up real quick. The fish might not be by that bridge. They might be out here more. They could be on the other side. They might not be here at all. Sorry if anybody had earbuds in. I had to get my BFH out. The big flipping hammer. What a mess. There we go. That's better. Let's throw this other piece of bait on here. We'll check her on out there. We'll go out from the bridge a little bit. That's a lot shallower right there. It's a lot shallower. Hopefully these fish will bite. Did my chat freeze up or is just nobody talking? Oh, my chat froze up. Land of Steel, welcome in. Appreciate you popping in. Sorry to whoever else popped in that I missed. We're just hoping for that afternoon bite. Little catfish delight. I mean, it is 40 degrees. It's a lot better than 4. And if they're going to bite in 4 degrees, why won't they bite in 40? I mean, it makes sense to me they'd want to bite in 40 degrees and not 4. Let's see here. I have an offer. Let's see what it is. Grow his channel. Well, everybody go check out Land of Steel. Definitely. Hey, we're here to support the new guys. We were new guys not too long ago ourselves. A couple years. Boy, we got somebody coming. Oh, no, they're just going down the road. That's good. I'm glad to see that. MVP, welcome in. Great to see you. I figured you'd be fishing today. So I just got an offer for a microphone, like one of those fancy ones you'd put on your desk. And they're like, well, it'll be free, but you have to have 100 comments in order for it to be free. I'm like, well, I can't guarantee you that, and I'm not going to buy a microphone in hopes to get 100 people to comment on the microphone. I know it's like a very good deal to me. I don't know what you guys think, but don't sound like a good deal to me. All right, Down Home got his stickers today too. That's awesome. You know, if anybody wants stickers, send me an email at funfishingadventures1 at gmail.com, and I'll send you guys stickers. If you want to become members, be members. We got membership starting at 99 cents. It does help us. Helps us a little more than probably what you think, even though we only have like 9 or 10 members. It does help. It helps cover price of stickers and shipping and things like that. Yeah, it's hard to get 100 comments on anything, and that's just don't sound like a deal that I'm interested in. I would love to have a mic, but I'm not gonna do that. MVP says went fishing yesterday. Wanted to do some editing today. Yeah, editing's what I have a hard time. I have a hard time sitting down to do it. I have footage. It's just I'm out here doing this instead of doing that. Or I'll make an excuse not to do it. Even though I don't really have a good excuse. I just do. Lumiere's, welcome in. Great to see you. Such a wonderful smiling face in the house. A heck of a lot cuter than that James over at the Black Wolf. Shoot, yeah. Yeah, this is actually one of the big mics. It's not like one for your thing. Yeah, Lumi, it's great to see you in, hon. I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate you smashing that thumbs up, because I know you did. We actually have a casino here in St. Louis called Lumiere. So when I seen your name, I'm like, huh, that's kind of fun. I'm very, very good. I can put together shorts. Yeah, like I said, I just can't make myself do it. Of course, a lot of my shorts or a lot of my videos I do on my GoPro. So they're they're horizontal format. Then I got to try to switch them over to the vertical format. Then I can't add the YouTube music because I didn't use the YouTube app because I had to do it from a third-party app. So I'm always worried about getting copyright on something as well. No, not yet. We've been going for about 30 minutes. Probably fishing for about 20. Haven't had any bites, but there's a train trestle. That's a deep hole. So there might be fish in it. Or might not. They were here 2 weeks ago when it was 4 degrees. Maybe I just need to recast. Maybe I'm not in a good spot. Yeah, it was funny. I fished one day. I came back the next day. And I was going to fish. This lake was solid ice. Solid. So I threw a big stick out there, like a big stick, kind of heavy one. To see if it just bounced, go through the ice. It just bounced and slid across the ice. I'm like, that's crazy. Overnight. This is a big lake, too. I'll spin you guys around. That's just one part of the lake. And of course, there's lake on the other side of that bridge. Yeah, that's what I was figuring there, Land of Steel. It would hold some heat. Rod, welcome in. Great to see you. We need to get together and find out a for sure date on my visit so I can put my request into for some PTO. Not that I have much, 230 plus hours, almost 240. But I'm probably going to take 4 days and come down. I'll probably do like a Friday, Saturday, maybe even a Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and come back Sunday kind of deal. I mean, you don't have to fish all those days by any means, but I might do it just to get away for a couple days. I'm gonna recast this one rod. I think they're underneath that bridge. I just don't think I'm far enough up underneath there to find them. I bounced off that pillar with that weight, so I mean I'm like dead on it. That slushy there, oh no, that's terrible. I'm glad all of our slushiness is gone. Rod tried to go the other day, he had a slush issue too. Well, I mean, I'm right on that pillar. So hopefully there's a fish up on that pillar somewhere. So I got one to the right of the pillar, one in the middle of the pillar, and I got one that's completely away from it. I've got all the skipjack I've got to get used up because I'm going back down to Tony's the end of March, and I'll have more fresh skipjack, so I kind of want to try to use this. I made them, Wimmy. I sure did. I made those. It took me about 15 minutes to make all three of them. It's all PVC, and I've got a piece of rebar I drive down to the ground, and that PVC just slides over it. See, I can zoom in here. Look. I got this thing too tight, and I'll show you. Come on now. Sorry, moving you guys around too much. I'll show you on this one. Whoops. Wrong one. Here, I'll show you. Just made me a little piece of PVC. I got from my rebar, drove in probably 6 inches in the ground. For here, I'm good with that. I put a point on the end. So when I stick it in the ground, if I want it to face that way, it helps hold it. Then I can just slide my rod in like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't lock it into place, but it helps hold it some. Get you guys back out here so you can see. Oops, sorry. I'm going to swing that rod around just a little bit. Yeah, they're really simple to make. They not a problem. They do cost about $10 a piece to make. And that's if you can buy the 10-foot rebar and you have somebody to cut it, or if you've got a way to cut it. The 10-foot section rebar is like $6, but if you buy the 4-foot sections or whatever they have, or 3-foot sections, they're like $5 a piece. So you get 3 out of 1 if you do it this way. Mid-South, good afternoon. I done talked to you once. How you doing? So for 30 bucks, you can get 3 decent rod holders, or you can go buy pre-made ones for 12 or 15 that are on the ground when these are up in the air. And I used, and I did not use the right thing, so I'm not going to suggest you guys to do it, but it's what I had and I wanted to put it together. I used PVC cement on it. I think what's going to happen in the summertime is going to heat up and start to dry out. And I'm going to have to use PVC glue, which I have some somewhere at home, but I could not find it. So I just used what I had for now because I wanted to see how it would work. But if you guys like these, I'm going to do a video on them once I find the time, which is probably going to be Thursday because I'm off work. As of now, I am off work Thursday. That doesn't mean that's not going to change. I'm going to go get the prices. I'm going to get exactly what it is that I used, the exact adapter that I used, and I'll do a video on it. We'll put one together. So if y'all want to see how it's done, we'll do it. So I've had a few other people that said, man, I really like those rod holders. And I'm like, well, I'll do a video. So, I mean, I'm going to do it. It's just finding the time sometimes is hard. Yeah, they're cheap and easy. I mean, they really are, considering what you're going to go pay for something from the store. And they will hold a fish. I did catch fish using them on Sunday Night Bite Show. And I did miss a fish because I couldn't get the rod all the way out of the rod holder. But especially if you're doing like trout fishing or something like you do, and you're just throwing it out, let it sit on the bottom, and it might be good for you. Be good for bluegill fishing, catfish, and whatever. But the whole key is if you don't have that rebar far enough in the ground and you get a big fish, it's going to pull that dude out there. And then you're going to lose the whole darn thing. Yeah, it'll be a quick and easy video too. I mean, I could probably make that in like a little 3-minute video. Of course, you want to stretch it out as much as you can because you want to try to get the mid-roll ad in there. So you got to have at least an 8-minute video to get the mid-roll ad. But that's how we make money. That, super chats, and memberships. That's how we buy stickers and stamps and all that good jazz. I switch fish would bite. This one bite would make me happy. Of course, you guys being in the chat with me makes me really happy too. Hey, there's a bite on the right rod, guys. Take it. Is that all you're going to do with it? Take it. All right. Well, we'll walk away and see if he comes back to bite it again. He did a couple times. All right. He didn't like smack it, but it's cold water. Yeah, on the Mississippi, you'd have to get it down in the dirt pretty good. On the Mississippi, where I'm at, it's more rocky. It's not really like silty. So it's not too bad for me. I do try to get at least 8 inches in the ground though. I don't think we're going to get any big fish out of here. That last one I caught out of here was probably 1.5 pounds. I don't know how big they get in here. I've caught small fish, but I ain't never caught anything over like 1.5 pounds. Also got a couple. Yeah, I got. I've only caught 2 nice blues. I mean, last year was a year of personal best blue cats for me because I'd only caught like a couple of itty bitty small ones before, and I went from itty bitty small ones up to about 8 or 10 pounds. Then I got a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. I hit 5 fish in a row that were personal best up to 65 to 70 pound blue cat. Don't have an exact weight because the scale we had tipped out at 50 and it slammed it. So we're guessing it was 65 to 70 pounds. And it is on the live. And I caught it on the little bitty bait and about 2 or 3 foot of water. So big fish will eat little baits. It was when it was flooded last year, and it was like way up at flood stage, and I was fishing in a parking lot. Well, if this guy don't come back and hit this in a few minutes, we're gonna pull it in. We'll check it, rebait it if we need to. It's always great to see Mid-South in here. I had to pick his brain earlier about a lithium battery charger. The man's very smart. Don't let him fool you. He's a pretty good guy. Don't tell him I said that, though. We got a 45-pound flat last year. That's awesome. Yep. That's what I caught mine on, was a little bitty piece of a skipjack. Talk about skipjack. Welcome in, Cindy. Great to see you. We're out here after the Monster Channel cats once again. It's always great to see the superstar in the house. Hey, Jerry, did your stickers come in? It may take them a month to get to Jamaica. Not yet, been checking. Yeah, it may take them a while to get there. I mean, it takes 2 weeks to send something 2 states across from here. But if you don't get them, let me know and I'll send some more out. So I think I sent those out like 2.5 weeks ago. Misplaced Country Girl, how are you doing? All right, well, I'm going to bet this fish took this bait off this right rod. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. We'll check it. See if we got anything left on it. Now, he was up in the shallower water here to the right. All right, folks, this is a good reason not to catch a fish. The hook came back onto the line. I ain't going to catch fish that way. So we're going to get her fixed. We're going to put another piece of bait on there. Yeah, that's all jacked up. He'd have never hooked up on that. So stupid. Yeah, we're going to cut another piece of bait, put some fresh bait on it. We'll get it back out there. All right, let's try it again. John Joe, hey, great to see you. I ain't seen you for a while. Nice to see you. 23 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Definitely helps the channel. Like, subscribe if you haven't. We are doing the vertical live feed, so we're trying to get some new people in the community. But we definitely enjoy the old ones as well. Awesome. You got your car back. That rocks. We're almost an hour into the live stream. We've had one bite, but it's really no bites. Now you might see these rod tips moving around. It's just because it's a little bit breezy out here. Yeah, I'm in a new spot. Well, kind of. I fished here a few times, haven't had any luck. It was 4 degrees 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. And I came down here and caught channel cat. So I thought I'd come back down. No, it's 40 degrees. But yeah, I'm using really small baits with size 3 and 5 hooks. Because, you know, from what I understand, them catfish can't quite open their mouth up that much. So bigger, smaller hooks, small baits. And this is a lake. There's a creek or something that feeds it on the other end. Then there's a spillway pretty good ways up underneath that. Oops. Didn't realize that was loose. There's a spillway up underneath there. You can't quite see it. That lake goes on a good little ways still yet. And that is actually the start of this small little St. Francis River, which turns into the big St. Francis River, which is just the St. Francis River. It's not really the big St. Francis River, but it's a lot bigger of a St. Francis River. Does that make sense? I know what I meant. I was talking to the guy at the bait shop, and he says once in a while you'll hear somebody catching a 4 or 5 pounder out of here, but it's few and far between. They're mostly them small ones. But I know there's a lot of small catfish in here because I've caught them crappie fishing. So I'm like, if they're small ones, there's got to be bigger ones. You would think. Over to the left side, if you go like on the other side of where that bridge is, it's only a foot, 2 foot deep over there for a good long ways. This lake is way past renovation stage. It should have been done years and years ago, and they've let it go. But it really needs to be renovated. It needs to be dug out. And just completely redone. That's a beautiful lake. The city that it's in, they just don't do anything to really upkeep it. There was a tornado that came through here several years, well, probably about 8 years or 7 or 8 years ago, maybe 6. And it just tore everything up, and they just left it lay. And there was metal everywhere from the houses that are around here, roofs, you name it. They just like left it all. They didn't even bother to really clean it up. So if you get out in a boat or you walk around, you'll see metal hanging in trees. You'd think they'd take a little more pride in their lake. And this is one of those lakes that is loaded with crappie, but they're all small crappie because there's too many. How you doing? About an hour. I got cut skipjack. I've had one hit. That's been all.
There's a little channel right out there.
Yeah, I'm in it. I've been out here on my boat several times. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ain't getting that channel, it's a shadow. But that don't really matter.
Yeah. I was I got 2 rods up in the channel, and I got one over here in the shallows, thinking they might be up their feet in a little bit because it's warmer.
Yeah, big old flathead.
Now, I've heard there's flathead in here, but I've never caught one or seen one caught.
I've not caught one either. I caught them, but
Channel
cat and a couple blue cats. Over by the spillway.
right.
I went over about 10 years ago. I caught about 30 fish that year. They were only like 2 or 3 pounds.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen anything big ever come out of here.
I caught 10-pound bass over by the creek.
Yeah, that'd be nice to catch. They really need to get this lake renovated.
They need to dredge it out. It's all moosh underneath there.
Yeah,
It's probably over your head with soot that you sink down in.
oh yeah, I believe it.
It's rotten bad. Shadow of shit.
I know it's on the conservation's list to do, but the city's got to come up with so much money before they'll do it.
I heard they say they stocked this place, but I never seen them do it.
There's so many crappie and stuff in this lake, they don't need to stock it.
They just got, I think they're stingy fish here. I'll tell you that. I caught some nice crappie in here, and that bass, catfish. But I come up here and fish 10 times in a row and not catch nothing.
Yep, it happens. That's why it's called fishing.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I do it all the time. That's how I caught that 10 pound bass, man. 3 years it took me. Every morning and every evening I come up here to the boat dock and fish.
Yep.
And I finally caught him. It was so close to the shore that I didn't even get a jump out of him or anything. It took me forever to catch him. How far out here in the channel are you?
I actually got one right off the pillar and one in the middle.
So if I fish this way,
Oh yeah, you're fine over there if you want.
hey, the other day I come up here and it's all ice except for a little bit right in the middle out here.
Yeah, I came down here 2 weeks ago on Sunday and fished. I came back Monday as a sheet of ice.
Yeah, it was all ice the other day. But I come out in the middle of the truck like this. It looks quite a bit at what grows. I didn't get a bite.
Right. Well, good luck. Maybe you catch something over there where the sun's at.
Well, I usually only catch that little bass. But sometimes I catch a crappie. I like to catch a couple crappie. That'd be awesome at dinner.
Yeah, I've never caught a crappie underneath that bridge.
I usually go up in the front for that.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm back.
I fish way up the river there, all the way up to where the river comes in there.
Yeah.
It's good fishing up there, catfish anyway.
He's going to fish off the bridge. Never seen anybody fish up there before. My luck, I dropped my rod right through the trestle. Yeah, deer make good hood ornaments, that's for sure. Well, I'm going to recast out this middle rod. It's the only one I ain't moved yet. That's fairly shallow over there. So maybe something be sitting on that incline or decline. And I come by and pick it up. So the current does flow from the right to the left. Just if you're wondering. Zigzag, take it easy, brother. We're probably going to give another half hour or so here and call it a day. I got to go home and do laundry and all that good jazz. You know how that is. Don't want to do it on my day off. If I do it on my day off, then I can't go fish. I do think it's going to rain tomorrow. So it's going to be cool. It's probably be another 30 or 40 degree day on my day off on Thursday. I may do some Mississippi River fishing Thursday. I'm really hoping the river comes up though. It is way, 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 way. Oh, I didn't know you used Female, I'm sorry. Never thought to ask, and I've never seen a video. So I apologize. Does Zigzag have a channel? Do you got a channel, Zigzag? Because I see you in chats all the time. So anyway, Zigzag, have a good night. And if you have a channel, I'll get over and check you out. All right, sounds good. I'll make sure I check you out, I promise. Matter of fact, I get my other phone right now and I will subscribe. I'll even turn the notification bell on. Give me just a minute and I'll have her done. Yeah, I'm looking her up now. And this stupid phone wants to load up. It's an older phone. It don't work all that great sometimes. Not compared to this one. This one's 5G. This other one's 4G. If I can't get it, I'll look it up when I get home. Yeah, it ain't gonna load. I'll look it up when I get home. I promise you I will. So thanks for coming in, Zigzag. Have a good night. James, remind me to look her up. I hope the wind noise ain't too bad. It's getting kind of windy out here. It's going right down my back. I know you'll remember. I might forget. I'll be like, who is that I was supposed to look up? And I see Zigzag all over the place. That's the thing. I mean, you guys, you don't know who all has channels and who don't. So you kind of feel bad when you don't subscribe to somebody and check out their stuff when they're nice enough to come check your stuff out. I like to be fair and go and visit other channels as well. So James, you need to go subscribe to Zigzag as well. So depending on what time I get out of work tomorrow, we might hit the Mississippi tomorrow. If not Thursday, we might. Well, that don't do me any good. So I think if I go to it, I think it'll probably bounce me out of the live. But thanks for sharing the link. Hopefully Land of Steel will get a couple subscribers off the live. Oh, you're subbed already. I see how it is. Yeah, remind me to who I got a sub to. Just can't believe these fish ain't biting. I know it's cold, but no excuse. See here, I asked for a bite earlier and I got one. Come on, guys, just one more bite. Just want to catch one fish. I'm not asking for a whole lot. I'll put you back, I promise. And if anybody's interested, Sonic has half-price cheeseburgers tonight. I do enjoy their cheeseburgers. I don't get them very often. I don't eat out very much. He's going to be up our way the spring and summertime. Well, that's cool. Maybe I can meet up with him or with you guys or whichever way it goes. Where is he from? Oh, okay. Arkansas. Come on, fish. Bite, damn it. Bite, bite, bite. I know there's fish out. It's driving me crazy. We're not getting the bites. This is almost as bad as summertime fishing.
Yeah, the place I used to go up to St. Louis to fish off when I was growing up, where I'm from, South St. Louis.
Uh-huh.
I used to get on the bus. I lived down there in California and Utah. I get on the bus down there and ship along and get off at the FNA and fish down in the Mississippi.
Right.
I catch so many fish, they wouldn't even let me on the bus with the damn thing. They used to kick grain off there. They used to tie the barges off and kick grain off when I was a kid for years.
Yeah, I went up there a couple days ago. I couldn't really find a spot to fish.
You gotta kind of get. It's dangerous because you gotta either park your car and walk down there to the spot, or get dropped off and have somebody come and pick you up.
Right.
That's the best way to do it. Get dropped off. I know a spot down there.
I was gonna try.
Flathead out there.
Yeah, I was gonna try. Was it Bird Tree Park?
Where was that at?
That's up out of Lebe somewhere, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I never went out. I wouldn't come down. I didn't go out in the county really.
And then I was gonna try over at on Telegraph. But I'm like, it was another 30 minutes away from where I was at. I'm like, forget it. I just went to Joachim Creek.
Should have went down to Bell Reed.
Yeah.
Bell Reed Park. That's right on the Mississippi. There's all barges right there.
That's north of St. Louis, though, ain't it?
No, it's South St. Louis.
Is it South St. Louis?
Yeah, right down there in Mississippi, first district. So Yeah, I got there's a spot down there. My dad used to work right there on the river at the incinerator. We'd get off work, we'd go fishing back there. Behind it, we had to get up. We had to tie a rope to the back of the truck, climb down the hill and shit. But we catch so many fish, couldn't even get them up the hill. I mean, huge, 50-pounders, 40-pounders. I caught a 48 flathead out there.
Wow, that's a nice flathead.
Yeah, it took about an hour to get him in.
I believe it.
But I hooked in a fish down there that was probably big as a human. Almost pulled me in the water, man. I got my hook straightened out down there.
Yep.
So I noticed some money fish down there.
Yeah, there's big ones. You just gotta find them.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got about 15, 20 minutes, and we're going to call it so I can go get my stuff done and be an adult and do adult things instead of an adult-looking person that wants to do kids' things.
I lived up in Michigan for a while, man. Kind of ruined the fish down there.
Yeah, it's a lot different up there, I'm sure.
Yeah, you go fishing, nothing compared to us. You go saltwater fishing together.
Right.
Yeah.
I got somebody talking to me on the bridge.
Tippy Dam and shit. Tippy Dam and Manistee River. We got all the salmon runs every year.
Right.
Dude caught the world record brown trout back there when we go fishing up there. My grandpa got a motel restaurant for the when people come in for salmon runs and shit.
Uh-huh.
And his motel and everything. Season every year. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. Up there in Wellston. I mean, it's
Ah, Heather. Good to see you, Heather. I've been missing you, Heather. Where you been? You haven't been here to make the fishy, fishy calls. Here, fishy, fishy kitty. Glad to see you.
I forgot. Gotta go get my fishing line.
Not till the end of February.
Not to the end?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Cause I let slip my mind. That's where I was supposed to go to a Country Mart to get my license, but for some reason I just came straight up here.
Yeah. Let me double check.
I thought it was this month, February.
This is Kentucky. This is Illinois. This one's got to be Missouri.
February 28th?
February 28th.
Right on. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Snagging season coming up here in March.
Yep.
I can't wait, man. I used to never know when it was snagging season. I just sneak and do it every now and again when I was a kid. I did. But now that I'm older, now I found out when it is. I can't wait.
All right. We'll see you next time.
All right. Good luck, man.
All right. Thank you. Visiting family. Well, that's a good enough excuse. I am glad to see you back, though. I've missed you. When I always need my little cheerleader, you're not around. I'm like, oh, where did she go? That's why I'm not catching fish. Dams, welcome in. How you doing, brother? Great to see you as well. Have you enjoyed me a whoop this spring and the summer? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm only about an hour away from where he's at. I'm probably about an hour north, hour 15 minutes. Depends on which way I go. But yeah, if I'm off when you're down, I'll even go down for a day if I can. You stay weeks at a time? All right. Because the way my work schedule is, I'm off like one day during the week and I get every other weekend off, and just kind of weird, but that works out. Here, fishy, fishy kitty. There you go. Now we'll catch us a fish. If not, we'll give it a hell of a try. I hope the wind's not too bad on you. I actually looked up a muff to go up underneath the bottom of your phone, and I just really didn't care for it. Not something I'd want to spend 15 or 20 bucks on and not like it. Really thought we'd get some action, guys, to be honest with you. Glad this place ain't too far away, though. It's just shot down the highway about 20, 30 minutes. It's worth the try, right? Hey, Heather, if you send me your address, I will send you some stickers if you'd like some. Get on that man's hook. That's right. Well, it just killed me. When it was so damn cold down here, right before this lake turned into ice, I was getting hit after hit after hit. I couldn't stop them. I wasn't hooking up, but I was getting bites. I did catch one. But I will tell you, to be honest with you, I've never caught catfish in the winter till this year. But I've never really tried. Because I was kind of always the fair weather fisherman. I'm like, okay, it's 60 degrees, we can go fish. Or I'd be out crappie fishing. Never really tried catfishing in the wintertime. So it's been fun catching fish in the winter. I think the whole trick to catching catfish in the wintertime is you pretty much got to put that bait right in front of their mouth. Because you know they ain't moving around that much. I'd love to do it live with you guys and put my boat in and go up into the river. But I just don't get any signal up in the river. Because it's really pretty. And it's like you don't even realize that this part of this lake is completely different. But I do know that when I leave, I'm going to go to Walmart and see what they got on clearance. Yes, I know I have a bad problem with clearance. But if I'm going to lose something, I might as well pay half the price and then lose it. I don't feel so bad. Got to keep checking my messages because half the time it freezes up and I don't know it. I bet you I picked up 30 crankbaits and rattle traps and everything else this year for $1 or $1.50 a piece. Which I don't really know why, because I don't bass fish anymore. But they were on sale, so I bought them. I thought I just had a hit on that left rod. Might have been the wind. I didn't find any fabulous deals this year. I did get a nice rod and reel. I did buy a reel. It was on clearance. I bought a tent, an 8-man or a 5-man tent. I got it on clearance for $63. So I was like, that's a good deal. Because it was normally like $130. Heather, I've been good. I've just been missing you. Life's just not the same without you not being in it, you know? That must have just been the wind blowing. Looked like that rod been over. You know, another month or so, guys, these channel cat are really going to turn on. Then it's going to be fun till the dead of summer, and then we're going to be like, oh, it's so damn hot. Why are we out here fishing? And I am standing in mud too, which ain't making it much more fun. Yep, that's it, Mike. I mean, you just buy junk because it's on sale. I do it all the time. I caught braided line on sale 2 years ago for $1 a box. It's still sitting in the boxes because I tried to use it a couple times. I got wood knots all the time. I couldn't tie leaders to it. I got aggravated with that. Said that's it. It ain't worth the hassle. I never could figure out how to tie the braid and the monofilament together. Everybody's saying use an FG knot. Well, I couldn't figure out how to tie it. So. Well, thank you for hitting that like button there. Appreciate it, Heather. So I'll just stick with my good old fashioned monofilament line. It's done me good all these years. Plus, I don't get wind knots. I just have a bad habit of overspooling my reels and then have to cut a bunch of line off of them. Well, hopefully you're back, Heather, and hopefully everything is okay with the fam. I just hope it was a nice time to go visit. Hey, there's a bite on the right. See, Heather's here. You have the bite on the right. It was on the right rod. Let's see if it comes back and bites again. That was definitely a bite. Oh, did y'all see that? Did you see that bite? Here. Let's zoom in a little bit to that rod tip. Yeah, you can see that rod tip now. Do it again. Do it again. Do it. Do it. Do it. Of course, now this front and center probably won't bite no more. Or it felt that hook and said, nope, I ain't messing with that no more. That rod on the right's an old Tiger rod. Come on, bite it again, dude. Come on, man, you can do it. It's probably a turtle. Ah, Rustic shared me out. Awesome. Well, at least he mentioned me. I'm assuming he shared me out. Oh, yeah, I just seen it. Thanks, Rustic. Appreciate it. Well, I don't guess that fish is coming back. Dang it. All right. Back to all the rods. Yeah, I'm going to go hit Rustic up this year, too. We're going to go fish somewhere. Do some carp fishing. Thinking about grinding up some peanuts and trying it with some peanuts. Rude, welcome in. Great to see you. Hey, he's coming back to that left rod again. Just because I took the camera off of it. So now he wants to hit it. He just needs to hit it hard enough to bend it over. Bite again, bite again. And a shallower water. They're not sitting in the deeper water. Both my bites have been on this right rod. Well, I hope so. There's not really any good spots around here to carp fish. Yeah, that's got to be a turtle. I know. It is too cold for turtles. But I am like the king of catching turtles. There could be a turtle in an ice cube and it would come bite on my line. Well, I sure hope so. I mean, catching fish is fun no matter what. It's a bit of a drive down there, but we'll get there. All right. We're going to try this again. We're going to take the camera off of that rod, bring it back over here. So I know he said we are going to give it 15 minutes, but let's give it another 15. Maybe that fish should come back. Well, I'm hoping so there, Rustic. Catch a bunch of carp, maybe a couple of catfish while we're there. You know they'll bite on everything. But I got like all these containers of unsalted peanuts. So I thought about blitzing them and mixing it in with a dough bait of some sort. They got to eat peanuts, right? Everybody likes peanuts, even the carp. I don't know if that's true, but it sounds good. And I hate to waste all the peanuts because I ain't going to eat them. Just unsalted peanuts just don't do it for me. I tried. I just can't do it. Salted peanuts I'll eat all day. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk to my truck and I'm going to take a drink. And that rod will bend over because I ain't standing here and I ain't watching it. fishies. I'm not by the fishing pole. Time to bite on the hook. I'm in my truck, fishies. You know you want to bite. Bite, bite, bite. Well, that trick didn't work, did it? It was worth a try. Oh, I'll bring poles because when I go down there, when I end up coming back, I'll find somewhere to stop. It's just how it is. Hey, hey, welcome in. Nikki Lee, welcome in. Hope I pronounced that correct. Yeah, Denise, I get it. I mean, I was gonna stay home because it's kind of windy, but I'm like, man, I gotta fish. I gotta unwind. Bill Reddick Outdoors, welcome in. Great to see you. After 30 fight, yeah, if we get 30 carp, I probably will be tired of catching some fish. But it makes great shorts and it makes a great video. Well, I'll come help you with the garden. Might be a long drive to get there, but I'll come help you. You got the fish. Sounds like we got some people going live. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, just keep y'all informed of what's going on because I'll probably be out of here by then. Jamaican Share Fishing. He's got a premiere. Adventure America has got a premiere in a half hour. Skipjack Cindy will be live in a half hour. Just so y'all know, I like to share the content with peoples. And once again, Sonic's got half price cheeseburgers tonight. We got some cloud cover rolling in. I wonder if we're gonna get some rain. like to get a fish. Of course, you know, it was like in the 70s yesterday. And now it's the 40s today. So these fish just pretty much might have lockjaw and they just don't want to do anything. So, and for you guys that have fishing license, remember to renew them this year. Mine goes out for Illinois and Missouri and Kentucky, I think, all at the end of this month. So I've got 3 fishing licenses I have to buy this year again. It's about $100 is what I pay in fishing license every year. That covers 3 states. So if I end up going to, say, Tennessee to aggravate Mid-South, I'd have to buy one for Tennessee. Showing the love. You're absolutely right. Thank you there, Denise. The 28th of February. They're good till then. So February 29th, you better have a new fishing license. If there's a 29th. Yeah, you're good. See, I think our fishing license here for residential is only like 12 or 12.50. I pay 33 or 36 for Illinois, and Kentucky's is like $63 for the out of state. So hunting and stuff. Welcome in. Great to see you. Over 40s. Wow. Over $40 for your state. That's high. Is it 55? I knew it was up there. You know, that was a year ago, so out of state's over 100. Wow. I hope to go fish. Yeah, I'd like to see you get out there, Heather. The 3-year license in Kentucky's 55. I didn't even know they had 3-year. I just get the 1 year out of state, non-residential. Because I go down and fish with Anthony J all day quite a bit. It's only a 3-hour drive, so why not? Even if I have to drive all the way down there and back the same day I do. I wish we could get multi-year fishing license here. They've got a deal where you can buy like a lifetime fishing license in Missouri. But really at my age, it's not worth it because I'd pay more than what I do just paying by the year. That's a bite on the middle rod, guys. It's not much of a bite, but it's a bite. More like a bluegill peck, but it's a bite. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, he's just pushing around with his nose. Oh, I will. I'm going up in March. I'm going up the end of March. So I'm going up the rods in April, but I'm going to do Anthony J the end of March. I'm actually almost thinking about taking a whole week. Because I kind of want to do some crappie fishing and stuff down there too. That's there you go. Pull it, pull it, pull it. But it's going to depend on how flooded it is. If it ain't too flooded, you're darn right I'm going to do some crappie fishing this year. Kentucky Lake, I mean, I've heard you catch monster crappie out of there. And that'd be a blast. I know a Kentucky Lake fisherman said if I come down there to let him know, and we'll go up there and do some fishing. But heck, I haven't seen him on for quite a while. These fishes ain't biting hard enough to do nothing. I have seen a few fish jump up here, which is kind of surprising. Well, let me know, Rustic. I mean, Wapapella is only an hour and 20 minutes away. I guess depending on where you go. Well, I'll drag my boat down there. You know, I really have never done a whole lot of crappie fishing on Wapapella. I usually go to like Greenville or someplace and fish the river part. We get a little more serious with it now. He's still out there pecking on that line. That was a long time ago, James. Ooh. Pull it. There he goes. Now you see it, guys? Come on back for it. Ah, father and sons, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while either. We're getting a bite on this rod here. It's kind of sporadic, but he's biting on it. It's pretty cold here. It's like 40 degrees. We just kind of come out of a cold snap. This whole lake was froze a week ago. Well, he's just pulling at it. You watch that line, it'll suddenly go straight. There it goes. It just ain't big enough to get that bait in his mouth, probably. But at least we had a couple hits, guys. We got no fish yet. Baron's sitting here not getting nothing at all. Here, fishy, fishy kitty. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. You know you want it. Yep. Better hit. He just ain't going to commit to it. There's a good hit by him. It's got to be a little bitty channel cat. Got to be. There's Heather. We'll get that cat now. We're either going to get him or he's going to take that bait off of there. There he goes. Pull that dude. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. I hate to try to reel down on him because I know he ain't got it in his mouth. The only bad thing is this time of year, because it's so cold, then fish, you don't grab that bait and take off with it. So when they don't take off with it, that circle hook doesn't turn into their mouth. Yep. Have to bite and swim with it to get that hook to turn. Starting to get a little bit chilly out here, guys. 14 awesome people, 34 thumbs up. Thank yous. Yeah, ain't no world record flathead, that's for sure. I don't think there's any flatheads in here. And that guy's full of poop. There ain't no blue cat in here either. You probably caught a big male channel cat. Thought it was a blue. It's just like people said they catch blue cat down at Wapapella. There ain't no blue cat down there from what I understand. I've talked to conservation department and everything else, and they're like, there's no blue cat in here. Yep, that's what I thought too. Some people swear up and down they catch him. I'm like, you ain't catching no blue cat in Wapapella. I don't know why there's not blue cat in there. I'm sure it would support it. Just like Clearwater Lake, they should put blue cat in there too. Give me a blue Sharpie. There you go. Flatties and channels. Yeah, I've caught flatties. Nobody, welcome in. Good to see you in. I've seen you in some other chats as well. I just don't think that fish is going to materialize, guys. The wind's definitely picking up. Yeah, thanks for smashing that thumbs up. We'd catch a fish, it'd be even better. We're going to give it about 5 more minutes. That wind's just starting to cut through me. Of course, like a dummy, I just wore a jacket and not a coat. But I do got overalls on. And a sweatshirt. Look at that dumb fish. He ain't big enough to do nothing. I still bet it's a turtle. Thought about starting another channel about catching turtles. I'd probably do better at it. And call it the turtle guy. Can't call it turtle man because that's probably copyrighted. I'm gonna let him pull that. I'm gonna reel this one in. That one wasn't going nowhere. It was in rock. All right, guys, I think we're going to shut her down. That fish ain't going to do nothing. I'm the biggest angler on YouTube. You call me fat? I think you are. But I tell you what, I am like the best at fishing. I can fish all flipping day and not catch a fish. That's for sure. So, Rod, Rustic, Mid-South, James, nobody, Heather, and everybody else that has left in here. Thank you guys for watching. I do really appreciate it. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. Bill Reddick, if you're still in here, thanks for popping in. Peace, love. Be good, everybody. Thanks for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. We'll catch you next time. Thanks again. See you guys.